Meantime, Cats bring it away.
Yeah, there.
Chapman initially, now Lonigan.
Play on, yours.
No movement in front, so he uses the run from behind. Chapman, the get-out clause was always going to be the handball. Gee, nice effort just to get through there, Hogan, and get the ball moving for the Cats. But Armfield and the Blues contrive to take it back. Well, that's a terrible give up. And when you're turned over by hand like that, it generally costs you a score, maybe even a goal. Maxwell kicked a famous goal at the end of last year's grand final. But this time, there'll be no extra shouts in the pub.
There's the bad handball by Armfield, and he's very fortunate it didn't cost the Blues a goal.
He has missed 2 handballs, Armfield, but Shannon Burns has just had the 1 kick for the day, and Armfield's had 6 disposals, so he's doing a good job.
Selwood's come off, so Judd is now being picked up by Kelly, and you can see Kelly trail Judd into that mark.
55 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Blues just stumble a little in the last line. Gibbs will try and work his way out. Uses Judd. He's a busy man. Over the head of Yarran. Falls all right. Well, it did initially for the Blues, but unfortunately, young White found it going a bit tough, but he certainly has a crack, White. Did so last week and does it again there. Forces the ball up.
Carlton have actually had 15 to 10 inside 50, so they're winning enough of the ball and deserve their lead.
Third man up, Bartel. Oh, just hacked out of mid-air by Chapman towards Johnson. Well done, Russell. Kept his feet. Now with an opportunity, although just looked up at the wrong time. In support, Carazzo. Need to hold in here, Blues, just for the last few seconds. Good kick across the defensive goal face, and the mark's taken by Jamieson. His short kick is effective, and it's marked by Warnock. So they've done well in this last minute or so, just to hold on the Blues. And that's it, quarter time, a very entertaining opening stanza, and it sees Carlton lead by 5 points.
Second quarter from the MCG. Monday footy. Nice start from Cruiser to the second turn. Murphy, a delicate little touch. Didn't last long because Selwood was able to mine in and get it for the Cats. Kelly helps their cause. Now Chapman, who never rushes getting rid of it, is given a fair bit of room to move by the umpire. No room there for Mackie. Well done, Henderson. Forced the turnover. Carazzo's kick didn't do much to advance the Blues' cause, though. And there's time for Wojcinski to get things organised. But all bases were covered. So Bartel has to just kick with hope. The only man going for the footy down there was Jordan Russell. And he started in pretty good fashion, even though Steve Johnson did get away and kick a goal in the opening turn.
Off to Judd, back to Russell. Kick had too much on it for Garlett. Allows Enright in. Feeds off to Mooney. Now Chapman with an opportunity to find a target inside attacking 50. That's exactly what he does with a clever kick to Podsiadly.
2 of Carlton's smaller forwards, Garlett and Yarran, have both gone underneath the ball in marking contests, and that is a worry. They've got to stand their ground and cop the whacks when it's their turn.
So here he is, Podsiadly, 7 goals in the last 2 weeks, including 5 last week against Port Adelaide. Yet to kick a goal today. Here's an opportunity from right on 50. And he just misses to the left, so a couple of behinds to Podsiadly. Margin 4 points in favour of the Blues.
So ball at full back, shortest possible kick in from Russell to Scotland. Judd just sneaks around behind. And he's handballing into a dangerous area, but the Blues probably know they need to do this to cut through the Cats. Comes unstuck in a pretty major way. Chapman, they needed the bounce, Geelong, it didn't come. Steve Johnson still squirting around. Hawkins, terrific vision to find Selwood, who adjusted very, very nicely and puts Geelong back in front.
Carlton can't afford to that kick in. You just saw they got stagnant. There wasn't enough run given to the player kicking in, and you can't afford to do that against Geelong because they just close you down and they create enough pressure, which got Selwood a goal here. So they've got to keep taking the game on, the Blues.
Good work from Tom Hawkins there.
Rob, you were spot on. Garlett running under the ball there, and this one here with Garlett again. You've just got to take the hit back into a pack and set up a shot for Podsiadly. He's got to be stronger than that.
Bolton wins it down. Chance for Jarden Selwood. Oh, Ablett somehow ended up with the football. Couldn't get a disposal away though. Enright could. It was a scraggy old kick towards half-forward. Kelly did well. Knocked down though by Scotland. Spills to Bartel. Kicks to a vacant goal square, but he's just offline. So the Cats pressing very hard at the moment.
They might have heard a few choice words from their coach at quarter time. Carazzo for Gibbs. Betts ahead and Garlett both darting here and there, but nothing really doing for Gibbs.
And the two captains opposed to each other now. Cameron Ling gone on to Juddy.
Walker's the man kicking it up to the 50. It falls all right for Houlihan, who's been pretty good in the opening quarter. Can they get into the clear finally? Back to Betts. And he has another go at it. Misses Judd. Houlihan backs up and winds his way through. Now we know Cruiser can kick a mean footy. He gets the opportunity. He just can't get it on line. And it's back to a 1-point ball game now. 2-point ball game, in fact. 4-6 to 4-4.
Mackie from fullback drives it deep. Selwood the target. Well done, Cruiser. Got a fist in there. Now, interesting battle with Wojcinski and Murphy. Oh, Murphy must get a free kick. Slung by Wojcinski.
50 metres.
So, a gift goal to Mark Murphy.
That's a criminal place to give 50 away, isn't it, when you're there right on the boundary line?
So Mark Murphy will...
Why was it given, boys? Anyone know?
I reckon Joel Selwood, of all people, has given a mouthful to the umpire there.
So Murphy kicks the goal. And the Blues back in front. They lead by 4 points. And there's Joel Selwood.
Have a look at it so we can work it out.
But, yeah, right on the boundary line, 50 metres from goal. This... No, I reckon it was Selwood running between...
across the mark.
Yeah, he ran through the mark.
Good pick up, Chriso.
Thanks, Rob.